Morning, Tom.
Morning, Johnny.
So, for those at the class 2020, my name's Johnny Langton. I'm the Senior Director Operations for the Greystar UK Students business, and I'm here this morning to introduce you to Tom Starling, who we are really pleased to have shortlisted for this incredible Young Talent Award, and I think it's just so great that Tom and others are getting the opportunity to be recognised from across the industry. So before I ask these questions, I'll let Tom introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Tom Starling, Regional Operations Manager for Chapter Student Living. Been with Greystar for just under 3 years now.
Hey, thanks, Tom. So we're going to go through just a couple of questions today. The first one is, looking back at what you have already achieved at Greystar, which traits do you believe contributed to your success?
Thanks, Johnny. Great question. I would say there were 3 key ones for me. So integrity, determination, and focus. So when I joined Greystar 3 years back now, I was brand new to the industry. I had no sector exposure or knowledge. However, I suppose what I did understand is the importance of the customer, and I worked incredibly hard to really understand our customer base. And also, I started off at property level as a community manager. And my experiences of having been able to have the opportunity to work at the properties is, I suppose, I can really put myself in the shoes of the team members out there and really, I suppose, empathise with the challenges and the positives that those guys face.
Hey, thanks, Tom. That's a really great answer. The next question is, which personal contributions to our team are you most proud of?
I suppose, kind of looking back, I would suggest it's probably helping create a cultural change within the property operations team. Again, going back to my experiences of working at property before I stepped into the regional operations manager role, I really had a focus and wanted to ensure that we took real ownership around our commercial outputs. And this is a really key metric for Greystar around the world.
Yeah, Tom, I couldn't agree more with that. That really striving for that ownership of the business by the property teams. And yeah, thank you so much for your support with that. Just really crucial work stream. It really has been a bit of a game changer. The third question is, what are your ambitions for the future for yourself and for Greystar?
Yeah, I mean, that another great question. I want to be accountable for a portfolio. So within the Greystar portfolio, there's lots of different brands and portfolios that we work with. And I suppose I want to take the accountability of a portfolio, and I suppose being able to make even more decisions than I currently do around how we operate, and I suppose taking the full responsibility of the outcome of the decisions that I've been making. For Greystar, I think it's more around ensuring, in line with our kind of mission strategy, it's trying to support Greystar becoming the #1 provider of student and rental housing globally. And on top of that, I suppose, to kind of get recognised and win more awards like the best in class.
Okay, so the final question is, what makes the student accommodation sector unique and attractive for you to work in?
For me, I found that I believe I'm a real people person, and being able to work within the student accommodation sector, it's not just my immediate team members and peers that I work with. It's the kind of the residents, the experience of being able to meet new residents. It's an ever-changing environment. I love developing my team. And I suppose trying to work out what the next thing that students are looking for, and what will make Greystar and Chapter Living attractive to those students. And then the last part is being able to have more exposure to different areas of businesses that I wouldn't necessarily have had the opportunity to do, I think, in a lot of other operational roles, and being involved in things such as acquisitions and developments of new assets, and being able to, I suppose, kind of Greystar them and make them exactly how we would want them to be.
Yeah, Tom, thank you. I think that's such a significant thing when it comes to sort of, driving, driving that Greystar value. There's a really, really great answers. Well, that's all the questions that we're going to ask today. I think it just remains for me to wish you the best of luck on the big day. And we're really excited about this, and look forward to seeing the results. So thank you so much for your support to this to the business, particularly during this oh so challenging year. Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Johnny.